All right, it's the end of the month. Let's see what we've done here. So we've got a Halloween hunting. Did that. Got a Halloween hunting. We did that one too. Halloween hunting. Did that. Halloween hunting. Halloween hunting. There's another Halloween hunting. Oh, Surfaced album release show. That was fun. Halloween hunting. Looks like we've got a Halloween hunting. Oh, we did this Halloween hunting also. Halloween hunting, okay. And then there is today. We have a... Is that right? Yeah, I think it is. We've got a Slipknot mask unboxing? What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's your favorite mask collector's favorite mask collector, AJ Good, here at the House of Masks, where we unbox and review cool stuff almost every single day. And in today's video, we are doing a Slipknot mask unboxing. That is right, no need to adjust your settings. You are hearing me correctly. Today, we are doing a Slipknot mask unboxing. I know. Crazy. We've been absolutely crushing it lately with the Halloween hunting content, but today we are doing a good old-fashioned Slipknot mask unboxing. Yeah, I figured it would be nice to take a break from the non-Slipknot related content and do some Slipknot related content, which is kind of weird because the rest of the year we're doing like the opposite. We are taking a break from Slipknot related content to cover non-Slipknot related content when we can. I told you guys I was going to absolutely attack the Halloween related videos this Halloween season, and I am doing just that. But in the meantime, I managed to pick up a pretty cool mask for a really good price, and that is what we are covering in today's video. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump on into the box. As you can see, it is a decent sized box, which it doesn't need to be. So I definitely appreciate the fact that this was shipped with care. So shout out to Tony Stabinski. I think I'm saying that last name right. I don't know, not really good with Native American names. Can't really pronounce too much. I'm just kidding. Obviously Stabinski is not a Native American name. Don't cancel me. All right, so like I said, I picked this mask up secondhand. I believe that this was posted in my group, the House of Masks Hangout, and I saw it for a pretty good price. I was unsure of some things with the mask as far as the condition of it went. It was just kind of really hard to tell what was going on in the photos, so I offered a slightly lower price and we were able to work out a deal, and now I have the piece here. So I am going to show it to you guys first. Obviously, as I just said, I have seen photos of this thing, but I've yet to see it in real life. So there you go. What we have here is going to be a PK TTE, aka Tattoo the Earth clown mask. This was worn by Sean Crahan during the Tattoo the Earth and the World Domination Tours in 2000. And this is going to be the blood smeared version, which I do not have in my collection yet. So as you guys are taking a really good look at it here first before I spin it around for myself, let me know what you think. Am I gonna love it? Am I gonna hate it? Is it good? Is it bad? And now I will look for myself. And I've gotta say, looks incredible. It actually looks way better than the photos that were posted. No offense to the photos. That is just how it goes sometimes. It is really hard to capture a lot of this type of art and these types of paint jobs on a cell phone camera. It just doesn't work, and it doesn't hold a candle to seeing it in real life. And there's so much more detail here than I expected there to be. Specifically, the old kind of dried, flaked out blood areas. You can see where this thing has had blood on it, and then the blood has kind of rinsed off throughout the show, and then the next night he would put more blood on it, and then that blood would eventually dissipate and kind of flake off and disappear as it dried. That is really, really cool. It would have been really easy for whoever painted this to just do the regular fresh blood that was on this piece, but they went the extra mile and they added all sorts of washes, which just adds to the, not only the accuracy, but also to the authenticity. This is really kind of what this mask would have looked like had you been able to stand this close to it as it was being used for those tours. Now, as I mentioned, this is a very specific version of the Tattoo the Earth clown mask. There were obviously quite a few variations, and the bald version had the most variations. It started out as a haired version. It eventually lost the hair and had kind of like a weird mullet. just some random strips of hair hanging off of the mask. Then it became completely bald, and then Clown started doing stuff like covering it in blood. And I do not have this version in my collection, nor have I ever had a version like this. Now, I do have a version based on the fresh blood drips that you can see in my collection in various videos. I will drop a photo of it right here, and then I will drop a photo of it being used on stage. This is what I modeled that after. I tried to get every single blood drip as accurate as possible, but by the end of a show like that, the mask would probably end up looking something like this. And we do have a few different variations of the blood smear mask because around that time, Clown was doing interviews, and you can see various forms of the kind of dried blood after show style mask. So yeah, dude, this came up for sale in the House of Masks Hangout. Like I said, it was a pretty good price. I was unsure of certain things, but honestly, it looks like my worries were kind of taken care of when this thing was packed up and shipped. The mouth was a little warped. There was some strange warping going on one side of the mouth, and it was kind of sitting in something like that maybe. And I was concerned that the mask would be stuck like that. Like maybe it had just gotten heated and then cooled in that manner, or maybe it had been improperly displayed for a long time and just kind of folded in on itself like that. I thought that no matter what, I would end up having to do some sort of work to get the mask back to shape. But as you can see, it's been overstuffed for the shipping, and the shape looks absolutely incredible there. I have absolutely no complaints when it comes to that. So it looks like my risk definitely came with a reward. I absolutely love the Tattoo the Earth Clown. It is one of my all-time favorite masks, definitely my favorite clown mask ever, specifically the bald version, and to add another variation to my collection that I have never owned is just awesome. You really can't beat that feeling. And the fact that it is done so well on the best available option for a Tattoo the Earth replica, the PKTTEs, makes it that much better. Whoever painted this, I believe Sam Wilson, did an absolutely phenomenal job. The blood work is incredible. The base work for the actual paint job is incredible, and I could not be happier with this score. It just feels good to be doing a Slipknot mask unboxing right now. I won't lie, I think that the content is going to be very, very heavily Halloween and spooky season based from here until after Halloween, but I promise I will sprinkle in stuff like this. Obviously, the Slipknot mask unboxings and the Slipknot content in general isn't going anywhere. I'm going to keep that around. That is probably how most of you guys found this channel, and I am just as passionate about Slipknot as I've ever been. So they're not going anywhere. I just really, really want to capitalize and make the most out of the Halloween season. So that is why it's been so Halloween heavy, and that is why it feels so special to be doing an old school Slipknot mask unboxing right now. So yeah, dude, I think that that just about does it for this video. Now, obviously, before we go, I am going to leave you guys with some nice up-close shots of this piece so you guys can see all of the beautiful, beautiful detail. Hands down, one of my all-time favorite sculpts, and with the paintwork that's on this, trust me when I say that there is going to be some beautiful detail for you to behold. Before we go, I have to give a huge thank you to Tony for working with me on this piece. Not only did he hold it for me while I was deciding what I was going to do, but he was also negotiable on the price, and for that, I really appreciate it. Also, it was packed and shipped very, very nicely, which is always a bonus. And of course, I have to thank you guys, my beautiful, wonderful, loyal, amazing, awesome, lovely, great, fantastic, superb audience. Thank you guys so much for being here, for watching, for supporting the House of Masks, however it is you choose to do so. Please make sure to go pick up your new church merch. Yes, that is right. I have recently released a new piece of merch. It is the first merch that we have put out since the move, so it's the first piece of merch that has come out since I've gotten the church, aka church merch. I have teamed up with Full Eclipse Co. to release what I think is a really, really cool design and very symbolic of the move and of 2025 so far, and I know that a lot of people have been dying to get their hands on some House of Masks merch since I took the store down last year. Well, here is your chance. Pre-orders are only going to last until September 6th, and then it is gone. So make sure you go over there and grab that through Full Eclipse Co. I will be dropping the links down below in the description of this video as well as the pinned comment to make it nice and easy for you guys to go pick one up. And guess what? Not only will you be looking cool, but you'll also be supporting your favorite mask channel, okay? Thank you guys again, and until next time, this has been AJ Good here at the House of Masks telling you to say no to drugs and alcohol and yes to world domination, and we will see you guys in the next one.